Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're doing another map video covering all of the different sun cities out in the West Valley. So if you're wanting to know about these active adults and 55 plus communities out over on the west side of the Phoenix metro area, make sure to stay tuned. Well, I'm Josh.
And I'm Barbara. And we get a lot of calls from people that are thinking of moving to the Phoenix area, and we absolutely love it. We've both lived here for a long time, so we do know a lot about the area and love being able to answer all your questions about, where's the best place to live, where's the best shopping, where are all the golf courses, everything you want to know about eating, living, breathing, you name it, all about the Phoenix area. We're here for you, and we want to be able to answer your questions. So feel free to reach out to us. You can call, text, DM, however you want to get a hold of us. We are here for you.
Our contact information is listed right down below, so please reach out if you have any questions. Now, let's jump right into it. In today's map video, we are covering all of the sun cities. And there are several of them.
Yeah, so the first one, and kind of a fun fact about it is Sun City itself. And Sun City is the oldest active adult community in the United States and one of the biggest. There's about 27,000 homes that are in the Sun City area. There are several golf courses. There are many recreational facilities. So let's zoom into a couple of those, Josh, so we can show them where all the different golf courses are. So touching on all of the Sun Cities, we're going to focus on the three that are right in the Northeast Valley. So we've got Sun City, which is the original one, and then we've got Sun City West, which is just to the north and west of Sun City, and then just a little bit further west is Sun City Grand. Now there is one more Sun City, and it's called Sun City Festival, but it's pretty far out to the west and part of Buckeye. So we're just going to focus on the other three today.
And as you see here on your map, we have Sun City, the original one, highlighted, which each of the other ones are just to the west of it. So as you can see in the relation to the Phoenix metro area, they're going to be just to the west of the 101, right on the edge of the Agua River there. And on both sides of it, actually, kind of straddling the US 60, and then also they have the 303 coming down on through the center of Sun City Grand and really bordering to the west of Sun City West and Sun City itself.
Yeah, so with these freeways now, it makes getting into and out of these communities much, much easier. When these communities were first built, we did not have these freeways. So they built the 101 several years ago, and most recently they built the 303 loop that go around these communities. So like I said, it makes it getting into and out of these communities and back into Phoenix and to the airport much, much more convenient.
So I'll zoom right in here to Sun City, as you can see it on the map view. Excuse me. Or borders. You have the 101 to the right or the east, and then the Agua River to the west or the left. And then as we go into satellite view, you can really see how these are master plan communities.
Yeah, so the communities are, number one, they're built around these golf courses and the open space and the community centers. So you can see that it's kind of like, you know, concentric circles, if you will. So it can be a little difficult finding, you're going to have your GPS to be able to get you into this area. Most of the Phoenix metro area is laid out in a grid. So it's pretty easy to go north, south, and east, west. But you can see with these circles, it gets a little bit more difficult to find.
Although with the circles, mostly they are just with residential housing, and they do have the arterial ways going north, south, and east, west, relatively
Right.
going through. For example, we have Del Webb right here. I'm sorry, Del Webb, which goes north south for the most part through. So if you're trying to get from one community to the other or out, you do have the more major arterial roads, which will get you in and out of where you're trying to go. But in terms of the actual housing and finding a neighbor's or a friend's house in there, GPS, especially your first couple times going through, will be helpful to navigate these circles.
Yeah, so this community was originally built in the late 50s. So there are a lot of older homes in the area. Most of them are going to be single level. A lot of them, we call them twin homes. In some areas, people might call these a duplex. However, with a twin home, you're only going to own one side or the other. Whereas a duplex, typically you own both of them, and then you can rent out one or the other. But with these twin homes, like I said, you own one or the other. The other thing with the homes in this community is they're kind of open. So you're not going to have like a private backyard that you would have typically see in some of the newer communities. So you can see they're all, you've got your backyard patios, but there's no fencing that is going to block you from your neighbor's yard. So some people like that, some people don't. There are some homes in the community that do have the walled-in backyards. So if that's what you're looking for, feel free to reach out to us, and we can help you find those types of properties. Just depending on what you're looking for.
As you can see, these are the more single-family type homes where it's just one property per lot. And these ones over here also, some of them have fences, some don't. You could always put one in. Then these, as we were showing earlier, are the duplex style where there's no fencing in the yard, as Barbara was saying. And to give you a good idea, it looks like one home, but you have a garage on either side. They're basically split right here down the middle, right where you see that decoration there on the wall. The right side is going to be one, the left side is going to be a different property. Still attached with the same roof, but separate entrances and completely separate residences.
So the other thing about this community is the recreation centers that are located throughout the community. So you're going to have everything in the rec centers. You can see the golf courses. They've got pickleball. They've got tennis. They have walking paths. They have in the community centers. I mean, every type of club that you can think of is probably available. You've got your mahjong, your book clubs, they even have some investment clubs and things like that. So if you are looking for that active adult lifestyle and you want to be able to, socialize with your neighbors, this is a really good community for that.
There is some waterfront homes here as well, right here in Dawn Lake.
And there's a lot of shopping throughout the area, especially on the main roads. So Bell Road is one of the main roads, and it's called Grand Avenue, or US 60 is another main road. So there's a lot of shopping centers.
So let's move on over to Sun City West. So moving on over to Sun City West, as you can see, this area being Sun City, just to the west of it, hence the name, you have Sun City West. Now the layout of this community is slightly different. As you can see, Sun City had the concentric circles all around in the golf courses. Now the golf courses and the community centers are still constant in Sun City West, but they have it laid out a little bit more grid-like here, although on the main center area of Sun City West, they do have the horseshoe going around. But as you can see, still plenty of golf courses all through, plenty of shopping centers, and they have recreation centers all throughout here. For instance, right here is one.
Yeah, so that's
and then just north, there's also another one. So you have them close proximity to wherever your home is.
Yeah, so that one, the first one is the main Sun City West Recreation Center, and you can see they've got tennis courts. They've got tons of pickleball courts. They have basketball courts. They have softball fields. They have a track. They have the swimming,
Aquatic center.
the aquatic center. They have what is it called bocce ball. They have a little mini golf course. They have a theater. They have some restaurants in there. So, if you want to hang out with your friends and just be able to have tons of different activities all day long, every day, you're going to find it in this community.
Still some lakes around, plenty of golf. And now let's move over to Sun City Grant.
So Sun City Grand is the newest of the Sun City communities that are located in, the right within the 303, 202 boundary. So this is, like I said, this is the newest community. It's really, the community is built around all the golf courses that are there. So there's 3 different golf courses within Sun City Grand. The homes, most of these homes are going to be more single family homes. They're not going to have too many patio homes or the Capgemini twin homes that you saw in the other 2 communities. So a little bit newer homes that, of course, are going to be a little bit more expensive because they are newer. You still have the community centers, and you've got the tennis courts and the pickleball courts. And a lot of these communities are converting a lot of their tennis courts into pickleball because pickleball has just gone crazy here in Arizona. So you can see, look at all those pickleball courts that you have, and they're full at this time of year. Those courts are going to be full, and that's the cool thing about Arizona is you can play pickleball all year round. Obviously, in the summertime, you're going to want to play early in the morning or late in the afternoon. But if you're looking for that active adult lifestyle, the Sun City communities are amazing. I've taken several clients out to these communities in the last several years, and I'm always amazed. They're just always adding new amenities to the community and new things to do. The shopping, you don't really need to leave the community. A lot of people use their golf courts, to go to the clubhouse. They use them to go to the grocery store. If that's the type of lifestyle that you are looking for, reach out to us. We would love to be able to take you out there and show you the different homes in the different communities.
And that is one thing to always be wary about when you are going through one of the Sun Cities or visiting some friends or family that live there is golf cart usage is quite prevalent. So you do have to share the roads with the golf carts and just be wary and be careful of them. They do get up to speed pretty good, but they still aren't actual vehicles like cars and trucks. So just got to be a little bit careful. But in terms of the day to day, being able to just hop in the golf cart, go a block or 2 down to your shopping center or recreation center is a really nice thing to be able to do. That way you don't ever really have to use your car if you don't want to. Well, that just about covers the Sun Cities, the 3 main ones right in the valley, which is Sun City, the original, Sun City West, and Sun City Grand. So if you did like that video, please make sure to hit that like button. We definitely appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified of all our future content because we do upload twice every week. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you.
Bye.